You know, this morning I woke up at 5:30 this morning and I was having severe anxiety and my body was locked up in stress. And of course my feet were they were trying to lock up. I've been working really hard, to hydrate my body. And since I got a scorpion bite, I try to counteract that bite with using some Benadryl, some over the counter stuff, and it dehydrated my body. And then and then I hurt my shoulder real bad, and so I was trying to use some, over the counter medicines to, aid in that pain because I was in so much fucking pain. Like it hurt to move. I sprung my shoulder, and it just seems like, and I was having pain, and I and I picked up some of this cream that was on, over the counter. It was on the regular shelf, not in the pharmacy section. And, I picked that up. And of course, you know, I didn't read the label properly and I ended up putting too much on my body because I had my mom cover my back and I had to, of course, wash that off. And, I'm still trying to recover from that. The spirit told me it'll take 72 hours to completely leave my system. So, I still got, after today, I should wake up tomorrow. If I wake up, I don't plan. I just prepare for each day, and it's quite exhausting. I don't want to use anything with chemicals or anything like that. I work really hard. I've been working so hard for probably the past um probably 2 to 3 years, on going more natural approach, trying to um, learn about, good things for the body, good things, to plant, good things, and in my environment on how to be protective in my environment. Like earlier, I've been looking up stinging scorpion repellent, not a pesticides, because remember, when you sit there and douse something else with chemicals, so will chemicals be returned to you. And I don't like killing anything, but I have to protect myself because I was stung while I sleep. And I tell the creatures all the time, stay out of places you're not supposed to be. They're not supposed to be in my cabin. They're not supposed to be in the sheds. There's plenty of wilderness out there with fallen logs, rocks, all that kind of stuff that they don't have to come and, you know, try to take over, what I worked so hard to build for myself. You know what I'm saying? They have more than the capabilities of making their own little houses out there by digging and doing as they do. Anyways, so, I was gonna kind of share my techniques with some of y'all on how to, overcome anxiety, okay? And why we have anxiety is different factors. It's mental factor, emotional, heart factor, body factor, spiritual factor. It's in the depths of our soul on why we're having this stress, okay? And right now it's been storming in Texas, and of course there's a lot of barometric pressure, and that in itself can trigger anxiety because your body's sitting there not sure how to react because it's telling you that there's a storm to come, and it's a inner system that tells you to prepare for that system. So when I have anxiety, I know that there's, some kind of weather that's about to change. Okay. And mine is many factors going on right now, and just I'm a ball of stress. I'm worried about my kids. I have been, and I finally, got contact with my daughter, and it felt better, but at the same time, it stresses me out because I know that she's going through big changes in her life, and I just want her to be healthy, happy, and safe as she goes about her life experiences in the world because I know it's not fucking easy. I know the older generation, they always want to blame the youth for certain things or they want to criticize the youth. Hey, I fucking know. Okay, I look back at myself and I'm like, you know. So anyways, basically what I did was I called upon the great comforter, for that comfort to be wrapped around me, just to feel me. And if you call to the great comforter, so will the comforter come to you. But first, you have to, in order to be released from anxiety, you have to release others from anxiety too, and don't sit there and go after them. So be a comforter in this world and you will receive comfort. I really try my best, I don't want to be overbearing, but I do try my best to make environments comfortable and safe, not just for myself, but for those around me. And, basically a safe environment is, of course, free of chemicals, it's welcoming, it's, safety, all that stuff. You're concerned with how, like when I made my beds, I was concerned how each of my children sleep and what they need for their support, because each body type is different. Yeah, I go to that level. And, even for myself, I have a certain level of what comfort I want and support I want around me. So when I call to the great comforter, I know that is the mother of all. I'm not talking about gender. I'm talking about mother and what a true mother is. And that one is that cares for your well-being and wants you to be comfortable, safe, secure, and protected. All true mothers want that for their children and also for all around them. I have my children, but when it comes to other beings or whatever, I want them to be happy. I do my best. They might not appreciate it or whatever, but whatever. Like, I had set up a little nook for, the outside cat that just got dropped off at our place, me and my mom's place, and, I set it up for him, and he didn't want to stay in there, so I took it down, after a while. Just because you offer something doesn't mean somebody's going to take it, but, you will not receive if you don't ask. So basically, I ask the mother for comfort, for shelter, for protection, for rest, security, and I want it on a mother's level. That's what I want. I want the mother to be for me, to protect me, to guide me, to give me understanding, wisdom. I don't want the harsh lessons of the father or even that rod. I'm not interested in it. Other people might call for that rod, to come, to get their ass spanked. And believe me, that's what I warn y'all against, is that everybody, if you claim to be a child, and you're not walking right, then you receive that rod, which is a stick to get your ass whipped. I don't care what society, builds up around you or whatever like that. When it's time for you to receive the spiritual rod, you will receive it, and it will not be fun. Anyways, that's what I want to share with all out there, and just to give them comfort and guidance. That's what I want. And I say to all out there, I want protection, a hedge of protection around me, to be protected from all those parasites, all those things that sting, those thorns and stencils, because I try so hard in my daily walk to bring heaven about me, and I'm just tired of the constant battle when it comes to others. And I'm not stereotyping y'all in gender or race or class or nationality or whatever the fuck you hail from. I don't classify it or divide. I'm just saying, I'm appealing to the hearts of all. I truly am, and I say, please, for the love of yourself, for the love of others, open your eyes and be awakened to all you use in this world. All the chemicals, your words, your actions, everything, around every corner, there's a fucking snare or trap, and it's wrong. Okay, I don't want to poison others, not even any form of life. I don't want to poison it, but I do need protection, and that's what I call to the Father of all, because He is the great protector. You know, that's why two become one, because they come together with their great gifts and their power and all they are, and they become one. And so I call to the Father and I say, I am your child. And I need protection and shelter and guidance and wisdom. I call to both my mother and father. I'm not praising any God of man's name. I call to the true Father and Mother, and I call and I ask. I ask so that I may receive in this crazy fucking world, you know, the guidance, protection, understanding I need, the comfort. And that's what I want to get through to all y'all out there, okay? It's not about attention, it's not about popularity, but I just know what it's like to be beat up out there. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to feel unloved and lonely. I know what it's like to be alone, to sleep in the cold, to be surrounded by those that don't seem to give two shits about you, and they come and they just try to take from you. Either from your body, your mind, your heart, your spirit. They just come to take from you. They ain't trying to be your friend, and I know this. And all I want to do is be a light and be helpful. I don't want to fight. I don't want to debate. I just want to help others. I don't want a gender war. I don't want a religion war. I don't want a political war. I don't want division. At all. And that's why I call to the true Mother and Father. Because I need them. And I don't know what all y'all need out there and what you seek, but I know what I want. In this world, if it wants to go to hell, I'm not going to fight it. But I know what I seek. And it's not together a following. It's just, I want to be surrounded by love so much. And I have my mom that helps me, and I'm so grateful and thankful for her. No matter what happened in the past, we all fuck up. And I want to tell each and every one of you out there, don't hold it against people when they fuck up. Because they ain't doing it intentionally. We're just all ignorant creatures, okay, that get caught up in stupid phases we go through. We're all immature. It doesn't matter what age you are in this world. You're still a child in all ways. And that's what I say. And I will keep on calling to the true Mother and to the true Father. You know, and I will keep on getting up no matter how much this world beats me down. And I will keep on calling to love. I must be doing something right because, you know, so many come against me. And, you know, they'll come to, you know, try to know me, but they don't want to know me. They want to pursue me because I look like I'm something interesting for them. But to love someone, you don't try to trap them or chain them down or, you know, make them a part of your plans. You know, if you love someone, you'll get up every day with them and you'll just prepare for the day. There doesn't have to be any vows, rings, certificates. You know, love is by your side. You know, love doesn't try to make you jealous. love doesn't cheat, love doesn't steal from you, love doesn't take from you. And I say to those out there, just because you've gone through those things, don't let your heart turn to stone. Just get up every day and do your best. And, you know, I know what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to seek love, and I'm going to call to it. And I'm going to do the best I can to show the world kindness and love around me, no matter what it throws at me. Okay, everything in this world likes to throw shit at you, but that doesn't mean you have to sit there and throw that shit fucking back. But you don't take no shit. They throw shit at you, you sit there and slap that away, and you tell them you love them, but if they come at you and you have to fucking take them down, then so be it. Don't let anybody declare war on you and just lay down your life and die for evil. You get your ass up and you keep going. And that's what I gotta say. I hope this helps those listening. I really do. Because there's so much out there, and I'm just so tired of hearing it. It's like flaring in my face. I hear evil all around me. I don't want to leave my house half the time, and I'm scared fucking to death because my children are out in it, and they're away from me. In the lands, they're far away, but I know I hear their spirits, and their spirits cry out. I just say, when is this going to end? This is awful. But I say to those out there, just take it one day at a time. One breath at a time. Don't let others beat you down because you made some fucking mistakes. You get up in a heart and you say, you know what, I fucked up, and you keep on going. No matter what happens. I don't care what you did. You know, we all see things differently. You know, I have beat myself up most of my life just over little things that I shouldn't have, because it's just a life experience and I didn't know, you know. But I am that one that wants to be an overachiever. You know, I don't want to be a loser in life. Nobody wants to be a loser in life, but we don't have a true mother and father, you know. Not we don't. You know, and that's why I call to them, because I want that. You know, I love my mom, I appreciate my mom, I'm grateful, but I want that true mother and father, you know, that is all powerful, all knowing, all loving. And I say to those out there, we are going to go to one world order because they're all the same, and they're going to break down, and it's just going to come to one, because it came from one tree to begin with. So I say to those, don't fight what's going on. Just get up every day in love, prepare for the day, and just do your best. If you fuck up, get up, dust yourself off, and keep going. And that's the love I send out there. This is my love, and I send it out there to all of y'all.